And hello, everyone. This is Daniel with the Legacy of Daniel podcast. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this show. And I got a bit of a interesting show for today's Manifest Destiny. And it's one that I think everyone really needs to think on heavily, and that is courage. The courage to go on, the courage to really fight at all cost for your life, for your identity, uh, and when I mean fight at all costs, I do not mean like a hyena that's hungry. I mean in a very peaceful, rational way, uh, being able to understand society, understand who you are, and seeking meaning and purpose in your life, and not allowing anybody to take any of your meaning, purpose, creativity, identity away from you. And it is a fight to hold on to it. It's a fight to hold on to your creativity, your identity. It's a fight in this world, in this society where there are so many people that want to see you beat down, that want to see chaos in the world, that want to profit from your chaos. They want to profit from the stealing of your soul, your creativity, your identity is your soul, and it takes away meaning and takes away purpose, and it takes away from you filling a vocation and participating in society in a very meaningful and purposeful way that leads society to a better, more beautiful place for everyone. And so we need to reintegrate courage and the importance of courage and instilling courage in our children. Uh, it is very, very important. And I think where courage actually comes from, I don't have an answer. I'm not a psychologist, but do know for one thing that courage comes from understanding that you have a destiny. And part of having a destiny is the willingness to fight for it, to walk into it, to grab it and reach it at all cost. Because if you don't reach your destiny, or if you don't take up the battle, there are a lot of people that could potentially lose their destiny just as well. We need leadership, and leaders lead people to coming to understand their destiny and having the courage to want to fight for it at all cost. If a single person can reach their destiny, can build a more beautiful world through their identity, through their creativity, through a foundation that they've nurtured and cultured, through the grace of this beautiful world that we live in, how many people could that individual bring up with them to a more beautiful life, an enlightened world, where they then too can better understand their destiny and fulfill it for a higher cause, and bring prosperity, joy, love, hope, and peace into this world through their actions, through their mindset. And that's why we have to understand that courage is so important, because it is through courage that we make the world a more beautiful place. And today, on this show, I mean, we talk a lot about creativity, identity, nurturing it, meaning and purpose in life. Um, I want to instill the importance of courage, and we need it. And one example of courage comes from speech, and being well spoken is hugely important. And standing up to the bullies, standing up to those who want to deceive and manipulate, standing up to those who want to steal your soul, your identity, standing your ground in your with your speech, with your free will, with your First Amendment right, not just for yourself, but for all of society. When you stand up to that beast, that chaos, that cloud that overhangs Western civilization right now, you are standing up, not just for yourself, but you're standing up for all of society, all of Western civilization. And by taking that step forward and becoming a pillar in however way you need to be, um, whether you're just a parent, whether you're just a child in school, you you focus on what it is you're currently being called to be, and you seek your destiny so that you can then become. And through that, you become stronger. You find meaning, you find purpose, and you understand the importance of holding on to it and fighting for it. Because it's not just yours. It's not just for you. It's for everybody else that may follow in your footsteps, that want that better, that more beautiful world that you are walking towards. Yeah, it may be a bit cloudy at first, but if you can see past the chaos, if you can see past all the rain clouds, if you can see that beautiful destiny that is awaiting and all the people that you can bring up with you, that is going to really, really empower you and really give you a lot of courage. And if it's, it's the right courage because it's going to base you in society. You're going to understand the importance of wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You're going to understand the importance of being a peaceful, rational, functioning member of society, a contributing member of society. You're going to understand the importance of acquiring skills, knowledge, and using it to perhaps fill a vocation, start a business, or pursue advanced uh, academics. And you're going to understand that it's important to uh, really focus on the future of your life because the stronger you focus on these simple things, yes, they're not the most popular things to do when you're young or think of when you're young, but 10, 20, 30 years down the road, you are going to become a very strong pillar in society that can't be moved. And if you can build a more beautiful world that can hold uh, this massive amount of beauty, of courage, prosperity, that is just waiting for others to come be a partaker of, you will become a very, um, I guess, powerful person. I should say, but it's a very good, powerful thing because if you keep yourself, as I said, based in reality, it will not corrupt you. It is when we seek power very early for the wrong reasons, greed, you know, through chaos and trying to just trample over other people so we can be at the top. That is, you stay away from that path. Stay away from that path and seek the path of, I guess, righteousness. Seek the path of your identity that will bring you to your destiny, where you can truly be a man of honor, courage, integrity for a very greater and higher cause. Something that you cannot understand always when you're young. But if you are young, and if you focus on the fact that you have a destiny waiting for you, that courage will slowly just begin nurturing on its own. And one perfect example of courage would be Winston Churchill, one man who single handedly stood up to Hitler, spoke, and through his message nearly just completely stopped the entire German army and allowed for the saving of 300,000 soldiers or so from the Dunkirk beach. It is just, I mean, that is just one story of just how powerful speech can be and also how dangerous speech can be. And so, courage comes from our understanding of destiny and that we have one and that we need to be willing to seek it. And once you're willing to seek it, the seed of courage will really start to strengthen. And as it does, it's going to give you various gifts, such as the power of speech, the power of mind, and you're going to slowly be guided to learn how to use it for not only for accomplishing your destiny and walking the path towards your destiny, but also how to strengthen others and to make others' lives more beautiful around you. And yes, sometimes others will need to go before you because sometimes building your identity, building a foundation, sometimes involves other people's needing to be lifted up first. That's just the nature of being a very strong, courageous leader. It takes a while, it takes a long time to really nurture your destiny at times. But that doesn't mean you get frustrated. It just means, yeah, you come to know that there is something greater waiting for you. So we'll finish it up here on this show. Um, Courage. Have courage. Have courage to build your identity, create your identity. Have courage to seek wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and have the courage to stand up to this beast that is overshadowing Western society, that is attempting to steal your soul, take your creativity, take your identity, take your skills, your knowledge, your intellectual property, stand up to it and be strong and fight not just for yourself, but for a greater calling and a greater purpose.